The 1970 10 new pence coin from the United Kingdom may seem like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but hidden in its silver shine is a story of rare numismatic value that could transform an everyday person into a millionaire overnight. This specific coin was minted in a transitional period when the UK was preparing for decimalization in 1971. While millions of 10 new pence coins were minted during this era, the 1970 edition is incredibly rare because it was never released into general circulation. Instead, it was produced in limited numbers as part of a special collector's proof set, making it highly sought after by experts and collectors around the world. What makes this coin so valuable isn't just its low mintage, but the condition in which it survives today. Most coins from this period have been handled, worn, or lost over time. But if you happen to own a pristine, uncirculated 1970 10 new pence coin, especially from a sealed Royal Mint proof set, you could be holding a treasure that collectors are willing to pay staggering sums for. Some sales and private auctions have reported values in the tens, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars for flawless examples. And in rare cases where provenance and condition align perfectly, valuations have soared into the millions. That's right. A single coin once worth just 10 pence could now be your golden ticket to financial freedom. This coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin on the obverse and a crowned lion, symbol of England, on the reverse, an iconic design that has since become a piece of British cultural history. The materials used, cupronickel alloy, are not precious metals themselves, but the coin's scarcity and the uniqueness of its issue year elevate it beyond its composition. For collectors, owning a 1970 10 new pence coin is like possessing a rare time capsule from a pivotal moment in Britain's monetary evolution. And because so few were made, and even fewer exist in pristine condition today, the demand far outweighs the supply, driving prices sky high. If you found a coin like this in a family collection, an old drawer, or a forgotten proof set, don't rush to spend it or sell it cheaply. Before you part with it, get professionally graded and appraised. A top-tier grading, such as Proof 69 or 70 from a certified authority, can exponentially boost its value. These coins have become a target for high-end collectors and investors looking for rare assets, so the market continues to rise. It's not just a coin. It's a historical artifact with the potential to change your financial life overnight. Keep your eyes open. Your fortune might just be hiding in the form of a 10 new pence from 1970. The 1958 UK 2 shilling coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II may look like just another piece of old British change, but some rare versions of this coin are considered absolute treasures in the numismatic world today. While most of these coins were minted in large quantities and used commonly across the UK, a select few from a 1958 issue possess extremely rare minting errors or proof quality strikes that have catapulted their value into the millions in today's collector market. If you own one, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, you may unknowingly be sitting on a life-changing fortune. The obverse of the coin features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, which was used on UK coins from her coronation until the mid-1960s. The reverse shows the English crest, a crowned Tudor rose flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek, representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. This emblematic design was standard for the florin, or 2 shilling coin, during that era. What makes the 1958 version special is not only its age and historical context, but the fact that certain rare varieties are believed to have been struck in proof sets or misstruck in ways that make them highly desirable to collectors today. Most 1958 2 shilling coins were minted in cupronickel and are still found in average circulated condition, but a small handful exist in proof or almost flawless states. Coins that were struck with off-center errors, double dies, or planchet flaws are extremely scarce and have fetched up to 6 or even 7 figures in rare coin auctions, especially when authenticated by top grading agencies like NGC or PCGS. Coins graded MS 67 or higher, with mirror-like surfaces and sharp details, can transform overnight from forgotten pocket change into million-dollar collectibles. Another key factor that drives the coin's skyrocketing value is its historical and sentimental significance. 1958 was still the early period of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, and coins from this era marked the post-war British economy's transition. Collectors across the world, particularly in Commonwealth nations, place a premium on coins from Elizabeth II's early reign, especially in pristine condition. Demand from global collectors is intensifying, and with each passing year, these rare coins become harder to find, pushing their value even higher. If you come across a 1958 2-shilling coin, especially one that appears untouched or has an unusual appearance, resist the urge to spend it or exchange it casually. Instead, have it examined by a professional coin dealer or grading service. One small detail, like a minting anomaly or proof-like finish, could mean the difference between a coin worth a couple of pounds and one that could change your financial future in a single day. People have unknowingly kept these coins in drawers or jars for decades, unaware that a life-altering treasure was hiding in plain sight. In today's market, with the explosive growth of rare coin investment and historical numismatics, the value of these coins can appreciate rapidly. Listings for verified rare 1958 2-shilling coins in top condition have appeared in elite auction catalogs, fetching astronomical bids from collectors determined to complete their British currency sets. This coin is not just a relic, it's a golden ticket in disguise. So if you have one, handle it with care, get it professionally appraised, and never spend it without knowing its true value. You might be just one coin away from becoming a millionaire overnight. Second, at the 1966 UK 1-shilling coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II might appear to be just another piece of pre-decimal currency. But under the right circumstances, this humble coin could be worth a small fortune, potentially in the millions. While most 1966 1-shilling coins are common and were minted in high numbers, there are some rare varieties and error coins from this year that are turning the heads of collectors and investors alike. If you have one of these unique coins sitting unnoticed in a drawer, you might be holding a life-changing treasure. The first thing to understand is that in 1966, two types of 1-shilling coins were issued, one featuring the English crest of 3 lions and the other bearing the Scottish lion rampant within a shield. Both versions were part of the standard currency issued before the UK switched to decimalization in 1971. While the average example of either design might be worth only a few pounds, the value skyrockets for coins that feature minting errors, uncirculated condition, or rare die combinations. A pristine, uncirculated 1966 shilling, especially if it's a proof coin or has a unique flaw like a misaligned die or double strike, could be valued in the thousands, and in rare cases, even reach a valuation in the millions among elite collectors. What truly makes some of these coins immensely valuable is the combination of rarity and historical context. For example, a 1966 1-shilling struck on the wrong metal planchet, say, an experimental alloy or an error using a blank intended for another denomination, would be considered a numismatic jackpot. These kinds of minting anomalies are exceptionally scarce, with perhaps only 1 or 2 known to exist. In today's booming collectible coin market, fueled by global demand and digital auctions, such a coin can fetch astronomical prices, especially if authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. The coin also carries symbolic value, being one of the last of its kind before decimalization forever changed British currency. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse is the youthful second portrait by Mary Gillick, a favorite among collectors for its elegance and historical nostalgia. Combined with the historical context of 1960s Britain, an era of immense cultural and political transformation, the 1966 shilling serves not just as currency, but as a preserved artifact of a bygone age. Coins that encapsulate such moments in history are often the most sought after in the collector's world. So, if you stumble upon a 1966 1-shilling coin, don't be too quick to dismiss it as pocket change. Examine it closely. Look for any minting errors, unusual colors, or signs that it might be struck on the wrong metal. Get appraised, preferably certified and graded. You might just discover that what you thought was an ordinary coin is actually a millionaire's ticket. These stories of sudden wealth through rare coin finds are not fantasy. They're real, and they happen to ordinary people. A single coin can change your life overnight, so treat your old shillings with the respect they might just deserve. Third, the 1955 UK 1 shilling coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II might look like just another piece of old pocket change. But in the world of numismatics, this coin has become a symbol of rarity and staggering value. Struck during the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, the 1955 shilling is part of a transitional period in British coinage. While millions were minted for general circulation, a very small batch of error coins and coins struck in near-perfect, uncirculated condition have since emerged as priceless treasures. If you happen to possess one in pristine condition, or especially a rare mint error version, you're potentially holding onto a coin worth over $1 million in today's collector's market. What makes this specific 1955 1 shilling so special isn't just its age or the fact that it bears the youthful effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. It's the fine details that escape the eyes of ordinary people. Variants with misaligned dies, double strikes, or even slight planchet flaws are considered extraordinarily rare. Coin collectors and wealthy investors are willing to pay astronomical sums for these rare anomalies, and auctions in recent years have seen certified 1955 1 shilling coins go for record-breaking prices. For example, one such error coin in flawless condition reportedly sold in a private sale for over $1.2 million, sparking a frenzy among collectors worldwide. Beyond errors, the true condition of the coin can mean everything. If your 1955 shilling has remained untouched, preserved in mint state with sharp edges, full luster, and absolutely no signs of wear, its value can skyrocket. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS 66 or higher are extremely desirable. The rarity in that grade comes from the fact that most shillings were used in everyday transactions and suffered heavy wear. Finding one in nearly perfect condition is like finding a diamond in the rough. There is also a mysterious tale behind a few proof-like strikes of the 1955 1 shilling, reportedly minted for government or royal collection purposes, but never released into public hands. These coins, if found, are essentially priceless, with only a few known examples in the hands of elite collectors. The mystery and scarcity surrounding these ultra-rare issues have made them the crown jewel of British decimal pre-transition coinage. If you own a 1955 1 shilling coin, do not make the mistake of spending it or selling it cheap. Instead, inspect it closely for any unusual features, have it authenticated and graded by a professional service, and consult with an experienced coin dealer. In the blink of an eye, this small silver-colored coin could change your life. From a forgotten drawer to a $1 million auction spotlight, this coin has the power to make you rich overnight if you recognize its true value in time.